All right, so what are you currently working on right now?
So I'm working on my first full-length album. It's gonna be called Peace and Fun. And then I'm also working on some music videos. Well, they're in the works. You know, I've already done the filming and stuff, but those are to be released in the next couple of months. And then I want to release my album like mid-May. But yeah, this album is more, because I've had people tell me like my first album was really like emotional and stuff, and you know, like I feel like it is, but at the same time, like I feel like it's for who it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're not that type of person, then it's not for you. But this next album, I want it to be more like in the middle, like peaceful, like emotional, but like also fun. So peace and fun, you know, have some songs on there that are kind of like about relationships and, you know, romantic type of things. And then I also have some fun songs, which the one song on the album is actually called Peace and Fun. So that one is like a whole thing on its own. You know, it's about just hanging out, just chilling, just having a good time, and like not worrying about what's going on, you know, especially with what's going on in the world right now. And another one, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but I feel like it might blow up because it's just so, what's the word? You know, when something's like ooh, like controversial.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's kind of controversial, but I think it's gonna be good.
All right, so who do you want to collab with? It could be somebody from Austin, it could be somebody in Texas, or it could be anybody like anywhere. Who would you want to collab with in the future?
So from Austin, definitely Jay Soulja, Skylar T. Can't think of anybody else off the top of my head, but them two. Oh, Tribe Mafia too, for sure. And then as far as like other artists, Janae Aiko, shit, hopefully Kendrick Lamar one day.
Yeah.
And Megan Thee Stallion for sure.
All right. So since Texas is about to be fully open, are you gonna want to do like more shows?
I've actually have been doing shows. They've just been, you know, more low key, but I mean, yeah, I'm ready to do more shows for sure, but just be, you know, extra safe because I know a lot of people aren't gonna be wearing masks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready for that.
All right. So let me ask you this: as being an artist in Austin, do you feel like it's hard to gain a fan base?
I mean, I guess it just depends how hard you try. Like, I am somewhat antisocial sometimes, so it's like I don't always have the energy to network or post or like, you know, just reach out to people. So it's kind of like,
all
if
go
you fuck
through
with
that.
me, I'm gonna fuck with you. But like,
Yeah.
you know, I try when I need to. I feel like, but yeah, definitely the more shows you do, the more you're like out in the night scene and stuff. That's definitely a way to build fan base.
Okay. Do you feel like Austin is a city where they support local artists that's trying to make it in the music industry? Do you feel like Austin has a lot of support for its locals?
I feel like it has a lot of opportunities. It has a lot of like, yeah, a lot of opportunities, and like, because there's always shows going on, always events and things like that. I do kind of feel like people kind of like stay to their own like little circles, little, you know, groups.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I've learned that I don't want to let that bother me, because sometimes, you know, like it's just me and, you know, my homegirl or me and my boyfriend going to a show, and then I see these other artists and they have like 10 people on stage with them, which I don't like that anyway, because I want to be by myself on the stage. But just seeing how like certain people, they just already have their people with them, and that's, they're fine with that. So it's like, I feel like it could be a little more inclusive, and people could kind of fuck with each other a little bit more and support each other without expecting something in return. But, you know, it is what it is.
All right. And what do you feel like you could bring to the Austin music culture?
I feel like I'm very different. I feel like I'm not trying to just, you know, make club music. I'm not trying to like just be cute in my music. I wanna really like make lasting music. I want this shit to last. Like, I want people to think of Austin and be like, oh, Bianca's from there, you know, like I want to show what Austin is known for, you know, keeping it weird. Like, I want to talk about shit that all the artists ain't gonna talk about, you know. And I want to be known for being versatile with my music.
Okay. So we about to wrap this up. What's some goals you have for 2021?
So definitely to have my album released, have my videos released, do some more interviews, do some more shows, just try to build my fan base and just keep going, build momentum. For sure. I also want to maybe start traveling, doing shows like outside of Austin, like San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, or whatever. But yeah, those are some goals of mine.
All right, so for all your supporters that's watching this, that have been supporting and cheering you on, what do you have to say to them?
I love y'all. Like, already, like, even though I'm not big or I don't have like the hugest, you know, I don't have the biggest following on Instagram or anything like that, but I feel like the people that I do have around me, I feel like they support me like 100%, and I really appreciate that.
All right, and last question, where could people find you at on social media if they want to talk to you about music or even listen to your music? Where could they find you at?
So on Instagram, it's Bianca B.lo, Bianca B.lo. On Twitter, it's B_LO69, or you can look up B-lo with the dimples. I also have TikTok and Snapchat, but I don't really like, I feel like my Snapchat's more personal, and then TikTok, I honestly forgot my username on there, but it's all connected to my Instagram. On there, I have a link tree in my Instagram account. Yeah. So if you click on that, it'll show all my YouTube and all my social media and stuff.
Okay, and your music, where could they find your music at?
Sorry. It's on all streaming platforms under Bianca B-lo.
All right. Well, we out of here.